I'm still kind of getting ready here. I was not going to stream tonight. Well, I was, but then as the night went on, I kind of decided not to until I don't know, I came across something. I thought, well, screw it, I'm gonna stream real quick. I only have about an hour though because I'm going on Real Entertainment News's Twitch channel. I think at like 11:15 or something. I have to double check, but not before 11. I know that. Okay. All right, who do we have here? Let me just say hi quick. I'm looking at the YouTube chat. I haven't even looked at Facebook or anything. Last time I had one person, so I might not look. Hey T King, thank you for becoming a member. Hey Reagan. Hey Leah. Hey Dirty Uncle Al, Thomas, Jen Bailey. First time catching you live. Awesome. I'm so glad to have you here. Poodlerific, Annette. I like your color glasses. Thank you. Thank you, Thomas. I actually just got them from Zenny Optical. And no, I'm not affiliated or anything. It's just they have really, really great designs and, a great selection. And they're so cheap. They're really cheap. Hey, Suzanne. Sue Elliott. Wooden Nico, what's up? Kim. Hey, Nikki. Oh, you like the color of my hair. Thank you. It's actually like a normal color right now. Thank you, Dirty Uncle Sal. All right. Yay. Hey, Christy. Awesome. Okay. So, like I said, I wasn't going to go live. I figured I got into looking for something or looking at something and just, learning more about this whole situation with Von McCray. And so I figured, screw it. I just won't go live. But then, like I said, I came across something. First, I'm going to play a clip from her video. I think it was yesterday's video, just a quick little clip, and then I want to show you something. And I told myself, too, that I wasn't going, and I'm not discrediting anything that she has reported. I'm not, okay? I mean, the only thing that I'm talking about here anyways is a police report. But it's something that it's unrelated to any of the case information, really. So, yeah, I'm going to call it out. All right, here we go. Let me share screen. And I'm going to have to mute too because, oh no, wait. No, I don't have them connected though yet, so I'm going to have to mute. Okay, so like I was saying, this is from yesterday's stream, or July 9th, rather. Okay, 2 days ago. It's from the Von McCray's family speaks out, plea for answers about what happened. And I don't know if anyone had seen the title. This is pretty much the same title to my knowledge. I remember the same exact title, but maybe she changed a word or something. She does that. But she had that title before her stream even started. And it was kind of like a bait and switch tactic, in my opinion, to try to make it seem as though she was going to have the family on and be interviewing them. And then she claimed in the beginning that, well, yeah, there was the idea, but, something happened, whatever. Okay, sure. Anyway, I'm going to just play what she says here.
Live stream on. And so they were sort of like ambushed and caught off guard and shocked that they wouldn't be allowed to see him. So he's at the VA hospital, by the way, when all of this is happening. And so as far as I know, there wasn't issues. They had only met her one time, and that was it. Like, there was never any negative situations with her, ever. And that's kind of like the understanding that I've had with a lot. A lot. Okay. So, long story short, They can't get any answers. There have nobody, literally nobody's answering questions. So they have to go to the police department. And I think I explained this to you when I spoke to his mom. She told me that when they went to the police department, they literally couldn't get any answers from the police. So they go to the police to find out what happens, and they get the police report. But they push back on getting the police report released. So just to give you an understanding, I requested the police report and I got it the same day, within hours. Hours. His mom requests the police report and it took them days to get to her. She had to prove to them that she was the mother. I got it the same day. She had to prove to them, that's what his mom said, that she was the mother, just to get a copy.
There we go. Okay. Sorry, computer was freezing up there for a second. Now she's saying that the mother requested the police report, had to wait days and prove that she was the mother of this person. And she requested it, and Katie requested it, and got it in a couple hours. Here's the thing though. Remember, this incident just happened. It like not long ago. This isn't something that's like years later down the road and you're, doing a FOIA request for a police report. Okay. This just happened. The police report wasn't even finished being comprised yet or ready for release. So that's probably when his mother requested it, when it wasn't quite ready for release. And maybe, I'm guessing, if they did in fact ask her to prove that she was his mother, maybe it's because they were going and willing to give her the report, a copy of the report, before it was being released, if she was family. And Katie just happens to request it. No, I just got it in mere hours. She explains this as though she's trying to make it sound like the police department is just mishandling the case and is treating Don's family with extreme prejudice. And yeah, I don't think that's really the case, because so there's a Facebook page I came across tonight. Let me get over here. Okay. So yeah, I came across this Facebook page tonight. I haven't looked at too much of it, but because I seen this, I was like, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna go live. We make sure my messages are down and shit. That happens sometimes. Okay. Okay, so here's this Facebook page. Or I think is there a profile or a page? No, it's a page. Okay. I think. Of Amberly Gonzalez, and she seems to have been following this for quite some time. She has 1.2 thousand followers. But yeah, she's been talking about this, it seems, for some time. But more importantly, what caught my attention was that she had the police report on July 8th. And I could be mistaken, but I thought that I had seen that, without a crystal ball, speak about it in third person, had put a watermark on the police report that she showed. And this police report has no watermark. And I also want to point out what this post says. Who else has been keeping up with the Dre McCray drama? Because I have. The police report was released yesterday on the reason why Mr. McCray is in the hospital. Yesterday. So that would have been the 7th. That's when the police report was released. Katie makes it sound like she had this exclusive line or whatever. She just happened to get the police report. She's like the only one because, she is. She's always the only one. And, she watermarks it. But here's one that's been sitting here, this whole time. I almost kind of wonder if she just took this one and then watermarked it. I don't know. It's possible, though. Prove me wrong. But yeah, well, we can go ahead and read it, though. I'm going to check out chat, though, real quick, because I have a tendency to not pay attention. Where's my chat? There we go. Oh, shoot, I didn't do that either. I didn't set it so. And I have to say, too, like, I did the stream the other day where, I said, believe it or not, Katie Joey's not wrong in this one or whatever. And I had to say, I don't think she's wrong on something else either. I mean, she's wrong in this, I think, but like, there were a couple of weird comments in my comment section because Katie, you hear her tell stories. She's always getting these kinds of messages, like no matter what. Like she just like looks at you like funny or something across the camera, and she says that she's getting threats or whatever. She's being hacked and doxxed and everything. Well, there's been a couple of comments that I found in my comment section that just they're not ominous or unsettling, but they kind of give the hint of, yeah, this is where we can go, sort of thing. So I have to say that it does kind of seem like I don't know if it's like stands. I don't think it's so much stands. I think it may just be the person's really closely involved in a close circle or something. But yeah, it seems to be some people who like to cause some shit. I forgot him on Facebook too. Can't swear. All right, so chat moderators, I just changed it to subscribers, so I didn't see any bots in the chat, but I know they'll probably come. Oh my God. Why is this stuck down? All right, my computer's just gonna be a second. It looks like it's all frozen up. What is that? It's Napkin Command Escape. All right, there we go. Now it's starting to do something. I want to say, tell me what you think in the comments, but I can't see the comments. There we go. All right, now I got it back. Oh, that's why. Looks like a lot of shit came in at me at once. It's only you. She thinks she owns everything. Yeah. And see, here's the thing. I don't fault her for wanting to financially profit from this. She is spending time, effort, and work on this. How much of it I think is up for debate, but she's definitely putting in an effort. I can absolutely support that. The source wants people to get this information only from me. So please, you can mention it on your channel, but just send them over to mine to get the information. When you start doing that, then you got to realize that no one's going to want to play with you anymore because you're just not a very nice person. And you're doing this for all the wrong reasons. And that's going to be obvious. It's going to rub people the wrong way. And it's not cool. I get it. Like everyone on YouTube wants to make money. I'm no different. I'm no exception. But when this starts to be like your only motivating factor and you can't even fake another motivating factor, that's, I don't know, that stands out. People notice that. People are going to feel a certain way about it. But more importantly, though, I want to say that so far I'm not fully informed yet on this whole situation. At least not to my comfort level. But so far, much of what I've heard from her is not inaccurate when it comes to like a timeline or the facts of the matter. Her opinion is another story. And other than this whole police report thing, I really haven't found much, or haven't found anything that I found to be troubling or upsetting. I want to just throw that out there. So I don't want to discredit much of what she has done or said or any good that she has done, because what matters is this family that's hurting. It does not her, not me, not whatever. So I want to throw that out there. However, I just, when you start telling mistruths like that or rebranding the facts to suit your wallet, you're not going to help. You're not going to help the victim. You're not going to help their loved ones. You're not going to help heal or stop any of the trauma that's been caused and being caused to these people. You're not. You're going to add to it, and that's bullshit. So. Hey, hillbilly vagabond. If people would just look KJ up before they confide, they know better. I feel sorry for this family. Yeah, I mean, it's true. And you don't even have to look far. But I mean, think about it though. How many people do you think are contacted by media, actual legitimate media organizations, and then YouTubers? How many of them think it dawns on them that they should look into who these people are? I mean, it would have dawned on me. I know that. So it's kind of sucks. Thank you, Lisa. Just Lisa. The difference between EKC and KJ is that KJ will lie, steal, or beg to make a buck. If KJ told me the sky is blue, I would go look for myself. I can trust her. Thank you, and I will do everything in my power to not misuse that trust. I mean, I will falter. I will make mistakes, but I'm not going to lie. She was getting on about the rope in the shed. I was like, yeah. I see. What bothered me about what she was saying about that was the whole like she grabbed his knife. I mean, it was a shed. I mean, wouldn't that be one logical place for a man to keep a knife, like a knife that's used for something other than just cutting steak? Or I don't see how that was so crazy that it was in the shed with him. But I don't think he was out. He had out. He was using it. It was probably just stored there for whatever reason, because maybe that's where he used it the most for whatever reason. But I don't see how that was weird. I don't understand what color his pajamas were supposed to be. I don't understand that at all. Like, so is it that his pajamas were blue, or that he was wearing pajamas? I'm not sure what that whole commentary was about. It seemed kind of strange. But yeah, I'll be honest. I'm glad for the family's sake that they're not going to be talking to her, at least not as of yet. But hey, I thought while I'm here though, we could read the police report because I haven't read it yet. I'm going to skip over anything, triggering whatever, and I'm going to pull it up separately because I haven't had a chance to look at it, so I don't even know like what exactly is on it. Let me do this. What am I doing? StreamYard. Doesn't look like it's in order though. Okay, that's good. Great. That's good. Okay, cool. I thought this one had like private information on it. I don't think it does. All right, good. Maybe all of these are good. I think just the first page I'm going to leave out because it has like, I think, email addresses. Yeah, it does. All right, so I'll read that one real quick, though. It just says, case whatever has been reemerged. Please insert all property back. Thank you. Evidence has been moved. Please inform evidence once the case has been merged again so we can reassign it to the original case number. Thanks. Can you please remove the property from, okay. Whatever that means. I don't know. Again, not a legal law expert or whatever, investigative expert. But I'm myself pretty effective though. Jimmy has another issue. I'm kind of proud of myself though. Anyway. All right, so let's start with page 1. All right. Oh, shoot. Where is... Okay. All right. Synopsis. At 5:23 at approximately 8:28 hours, Marvin McCray attempted that on a side yard shed located at whatever. His wife, Andrea, stated McCray was whatever, and they had a disagreement the day prior. And McCray also suffers from XYZ. He was transported to the Yuma Regional Medical Center for further evaluation. He was later flown to the Veterans Hospital in Tucson. All right, so he says, body-worn camera footage has been captured and submitted to the Yuma Police Department. Digital evidence management systems, human memory and perception have limitations, and video evidence may depict events differently than the report writer perceived during the event or recalled at the time of writing his report. The report writer did not review the video in whole or in part before writing this report. That makes sense. Marvin McCray and Andrea McCray have been married for approximately 8 years, live together, and have children in common. Injuries, abrasion to his left arm, on a ventilator at Yuma Medical Center. Okay. 8:28, Officer Reed and I were dispatched to there in reference to that. Per the call notes, Andrea McCray found her husband, Marvin, there in the shed. Andrea cut her husband down, began CPR. Upon arrival, I noticed the residence was on the south side of their Yuma Fire Department was already there and going towards the east side of the property where a gate was to enter the backyard. There was also a shed immediately to the east after entering the gate. Inside the shed, I noticed a black male in the center of the shed. The male was wearing blue pajamas and laying on his back. His head was toward the east and his feet toward the west shed opening. His arms were away from him. Yuma Fire Department was assessing him while his wife watched. I asked his wife to walk with me to the front of the residence while the police or the fire department worked on her husband. I noticed Dre. I'm just going to call her Dre. I can't remember Andrea for some reason. I'm just going to stick with Dre. I noticed Dre was agitated. She would shake, unable to keep her hand steady, and her voice broke every now and then. I asked Dre to tell me what happened. Due to Dre going back and forth, the following is a summary of my conversation with Dre. For complete details, please refer to my body-worn camera surveillance video uploaded to Exxon Evidence. Dre stated she and her husband had been married for approximately 8 years. They have one child in common, but he raised her 2 older children. Vaughn suffered from X, Y, and Z. In 2019, he went to a physical therapist. When he went to the therapist, her husband's demeanor changed and he became someone she did not know. It does sound kind of weird, especially when I read it out loud, that this was something that was talked about now. I don't know. She said they always got along until after his therapy. Then he would change and become verbally abusive to her. At times, she would leave the residence because of the change. Vaughn finally stopped using the therapist. He has had becoming verbally abusive. She denied they had arguments, only disagreements. So really, it's just semantics. But when the disagreements were severe, she would leave until his mood changed back to his normal, loving self. When he had a whatever, she would expect his attitude to change. She asked him to see a doctor. She did not know if he ever made an appointment. The day prior, they had a disagreement. Dre said the disagreement was during the afternoon. Vaughn slept in the bedroom while she slept on the couch. He woke up at approximately 7:15 a.m. He went into the children's bathroom to clean up as he usually does. She offered him tea and he began to have a disagreement with her. She noticed he was more lethargic than normal. She said they tried to use organic products for well-being. See, therein lies my massive interest in this situation. They use kratom, which is an organic herbal medicine in the coffee family and has opioid properties. She believed he had used more than normal, and there was a buildup of kratom in the system, making him act that way. They disagreed with her. Trying to calm him down. After disagreeing for a while, Vaughn went outside. Dre went outside to check on him and saw he had done that in the shed. She screamed, and her oldest daughter came outside to check on her. She told her daughter to go back inside the residence. She attempted to get him down using a wobbly chair within the shed, but was unable to. She had his knife and then cut him down. She called the police department and began CPR as instructed. I asked Dre if we could call anyone for her, but she refused. She was told about Amberly's place and asked if she wanted a representative to come out, but she refused. She said she just wanted to get her children situated and then go to the hospital. I told her I would write an informational report to document the incident. I told her I would go back to the shed to document the area. I went into the shed and noticed a rope on the floor where Vaughn McCray was. I collected the rope and later placed it into evidence. I noticed the chair she mentioned earlier. The main beam went across the center of the shed over to the back of the shed. I videoed the shed from within using my body-worn camera. I drove to Yuma Regional Medical Center to check on Vaughn McCray. I was told he was on a ventilator and getting scans on his head. I was later informed he had been flown out to a Phoenix hospital. I learned he was flown to the Veterans Hospital in Tucson. I called and learned Vaughn was still on a ventilator and medication, but still showed no sign of brain activity. They were going to take him off the ventilator on Friday to see if he would breathe on his own. Cases for information. Okay. So yeah, there's that. Now, let me get off of this. All right. So I just want to get off that page for a second. I want to see something before. I don't want to just start scrolling on it and putting all this shit on display. Although I'm guessing they don't really mind, but still, just in case. I want to check out the comments. Oh, it looks like Amberly just found out she was pregnant. Congratulations. A few days ago, maybe. All right, I'm not seeing a whole lot, but you can tell she's been following this for some time. I don't think that there's a whole lot of activity really or discussion about it until just as of late. So that's probably why I'm not seeing much for a little stretch here. But let me get back up here. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna read this. Okay. So, oh, no, I'm not going to read that. I know she's sharing Katie Joy stuff. I don't really want to report from Katie Joy shit, though, because I would much rather use YouTubers that I trust or use content creators I trust on all social media platforms. I want to just know that I can trust the person. That's what matters to me. Like, this has been my personal problem with some creators. Don't follow my lead. By all means, please like and watch whoever you want. I'm not even gonna inquire. But for me, it's my decision. But they're interesting. So I never even heard of this company, Paparazzi, before. But is it? I'm guessing that it's like a multi-level marketing company. I'm guessing. But here's someone wrote, Tracy, it has come to our attention that you are in violation of paparazzi policies and procedures, which states as follows. So this may not use disparaging remarks in relation to. What? Oh, shit. Disparaging remarks in relation to paparazzi corporate staff, and police direct officer, or any other representative of paparazzi, including but not limited to other independent consultants. Consultants are to conduct their business with positivity and in a manner that uplifts everyone. Comments made by consultants that may be negative in nature and relate to others potentially damaging their own business. The businesses of others and the paparazzi brand consultants should be courteous, polite, and always seek an amicable solution or resolution to any disagreement or dispute. And it says, but this isn't to or Dre or whatever, but it says comments you're making about consultant Andrea McCray, see attachments, are a direct violation of the foregoing section of policies and procedures. As a result, we have suspended your account until you have removed all comments that are disparaging to Andrea and you notify us. It's crazy. Okay, so what she wrote was, if they were sending her things off of the Amazon wish list she created every day, they open anywhere from 3 to 10 boxes. It is crazy. And now if you have seen the new blonde wig, she now has a code to save $30 for supporters per wig and $20 for the regular people. Oh my gosh. Plus, she made almost $1 million last year on her jewelry sales through comments sold. But please, can you send her more money? That's crazy. So since I was sent to Block Island today for no reason, I will definitely state my opinion. She did not allow the dad to visit the hospital. Sure, he was able to visit she did not allow her dad to visit. The hospital made sure he was able to visit against Dre's wishes. And then she got right on finding an alternate placement so that wouldn't happen again. The day she recorded the conversation and said, of course the mother could visit. That night, on supporters, she sat and wrote out her text with supporters, giving her suggestions on what to write as she was making her text message for the mother. She actually accidentally sent the message, which was super funny to watch the shock and worry about if it sounded stupid. Of course, all the minions chimed in talking about how perfect the message was. What a joke. Oh my God. I know that feeling too when you're like, oh, shit, that wasn't supposed to be sent. Oh no. Okay. Wow, she can swing knives in her lives. Speak code about taking kratom in every video. Special T that starts with a K. She can stay active, collecting all the people under her money from their sales until her herb business takes off. From My Mother's Garden, LLC, which she has made that known. Threaten people online if they ask her any questions about jewelry or a simple question about what time it is there. Then look up her picture and make fun of them. Spend her time on her paparazzi jewelry page, having Bible study every night in January. What's wrong with January? And please don't take that comment wrong because I'm very much a Christian. It's the January part that threw me off. I just don't believe that on a business page that's where we do that. And if anybody complained about it, she had something to say horribly. But I don't make the kind of money she does. So by all means, keep her active. Despite hundreds of complaints against compliance on her, I am just a PM. I am good. You can delete my account. You don't need to leave it on hold as I will not be deleting my comments. What's good for the goose is good for the gander in my book. Take care. Yeah, I mean, the small amount of video media I've seen of Dre. It absolutely sounds like her. I mean, the name that she was calling this one woman, and then the video I showed the other day where she was doing whippets in a video. I mean, who does that? You do that shit when no one can see. Okay. Where am I? All right. Let me comments here real quick. What time is it? Okay. See, here's the thing. I don't think what wanted with the officers by the game. She wants to probably see the crime scene, or should she probably call it, for herself, and just give her unsolicited, unprofessional, uninformed, uneducated opinion on things, and that happened. That's probably what she wants. And it's easier to do when you actually have, like, you can see what the scene looks like, That's my opinion anyway. And don't get me wrong, I'm about as qualified as Katie Joy is to really discuss much on these matters. I'm going to give an opinion, but I'm not going to think that my opinion holds a weight. That's all. Yeah, I know. I'm Maloney. No surprise she found a way to make it her already. She told the story of the Jehovah's Witness guy who gave up his family and religion for her. It pissed me off. She actually laughed while talking. Yeah, I know. I did a little YouTube short on it where I pointed that out. I mean, she was like, "Yeah, he left. He got excommunicated for me. Yeah, like, hello." That's what she was like. It was like, what? Who the fuck does that? And then she stopped. She was, well, yeah, sure, it was bad for him. What? Who is reporting this reputably? I don't know. I have no idea. I really don't know. Oh, someone, a couple people have recommended Cece Suarez on YouTube to me. I can put a link to her channel in the chat. I've seen her stuff on like multiple media companies, marketing companies, and I found that to be very credible. So I've been pretty much, for the most part, just concentrating on Dre's actual Facebook page, because what better place to get information than from the source. However, when I'm done, like, going through that to my satisfaction, then I'm going to go back and see what creators have said, and she's going to be the first one I go to. That much I already know. And I've been familiar with her for about a year now, since not this Easter before. I had done a live stream. I think it was a members only live stream, right around Easter. It might have been right on Easter, and that was the night where we had all those crazy, like, bot trolls or whatever come in and just start, like, mass posting and everything, like porn sites and all kinds of racial slurs and everything. And it was the first time I had ever seen anything like that. And apparently they did the same thing to her live stream. And someone had told her about my live stream. So she reached out to me on Instagram. We talked back and forth a little bit, and I started following her. So I've known about her for some time, for a little bit anyways. All right, here's a link. Again, I haven't seen her coverage on this though yet, but the coverage I've seen from her on other issues, I found to be well put together. Make sure I spelled that right. And horrible name. They are easy. Yep. Okay. All right. So there's that. All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you for becoming a member, Reagan. Awesome. Welcome. Hey, Claire. What's up? So yeah, I'm not going to really get into reading much else because I'm not even sure what time exactly I'm supposed to be over on Wheels channel. If anyone's doing anything, they want to go over and watch some more of a live stream. I'll put a link to his Twitch channel in the chat, and we're going to be discussing some community related issues. Just at that. Oh, Stu, all right. Stu, I just saw your text message. I'll get in touch with you a little later. What am I doing? Oh, it's right. So, okay, it's 11:30 my time. Okay. Yes. How can I send this to me? Okay, I can't airdrop it, can I? Whatever. Go away. Go away. Wow, I got a lot of Facebook messages. I will get them out when I'm done. I don't want to be rude. Is I'm probably sitting here ignoring the chat over on Facebook. Oh, that's another thing. I know I haven't been streaming on Facebook this entire time I've been on YouTube, but the reason why I'm streaming from it and everything now is because much of the issue that I'm talking about, the situation I'm discussing, much of their following is on Facebook. Like her Facebook page has something like over 650,000 followers. This is why I'm streaming on Facebook right now. Hopefully just reach out to some of them, and yeah, that's about it. I don't know. People can take what they want from it. All right, where am I? And I just got a notification up on my screen that said my internet has been restored. So I'm guessing maybe I lost internet there for a second. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the compliment on the glasses. All right. Now I got it. So here's a link to Real Entertainment News' Twitch channel. And we're going to be streaming there at 11:30. So, but like I said, we're going to be talking about some information learned regarding people. Yeah, I know, right, Dash? Yeah, a lot of people still use Facebook, evidently. Crazy. I mean, it's still like the go-to, I think, platform for me, anyway. So if I want to like follow or monitor much of the anti-vax people, but really about it. It's like my family. Okay, laugh Grace. Letters. I seem to recall her wanting to serve Tina with one, but she was all upset because Tina wouldn't answer her DMs. So that was totally a real cease and desist letter. I mean, all the tricks just throw them out DMs like that at 11 at night. Unbelievable. It's funny. All right, I'm gonna make this bigger. Israel in here? I have no idea. He hasn't said anything. Like, he sent me a text not too long ago too. He didn't say anything about streaming, so I'm thinking maybe not. He hasn't really been following much of this or anything, so I I don't think that this would be something that would interest him at the moment, but it could change. Like, how do you do Twitch? You have to make an account. Okay. Twitch is confusing. I'll be honest. I'm still learning, and I don't know what it's easy to watch on it. I don't think you need an account to watch, so long as the stream's public or whatever. I don't even know if private is really a thing, but I'm guessing it probably is. I'm guessing though, if you want to chat, you'll probably need an account. But it's not much different from YouTube in that regard. But the cool thing about Twitch that YouTube doesn't have is it's very interactive with the chat. Like, I'm sure maybe a lot of people here in the chat, they watched Unirock stream before. And you know how he does those, I don't know, the stupid things where he gives out rocks or something. I don't know. Like, it seems like the chat is always playing some other like side game. That's a lot what the chat is like in Twitch. Brendan, another person in chat, was just starting to explain it last night, and I was starting to learn a little bit. And you can gift people with things, and like, you don't even have to spend money. You just perform like silly little activities, or whatever, and you build up things, like any other app game or whatever. But yeah, I mean, you can buy like stuff like virtual currency, I guess you call it. It's kind of cool. I mean, I like the chat. I like their chat ideas and everything better than YouTube's. And you could do like donations and stuff like that, just like you can on YouTube. Yes, exactly. Sherelle wouldn't answer the door. I had a cease and desist for Sherelle, but she wouldn't answer the door. Yeah, Twitch is the opposite end of the spectrum, where Facebook is for olds, boomers, and Twitch is for the youths. The Utes. Was it my cousin Vinny? Utes? The two what? Utes. I think I just aged myself there. Damn it. Yeah, you can gift the chat subscriptions. When my husband did that, I ended up getting one of them. Yeah. So before I wrap this up, though, I want to just go over just some of, why I was streaming here. So, and this time I'll do it backwards. All right, so this is the post. So again, you know what? Let me put a link to this person's page. I'm guessing she's got like over 1,000 followers and shit. I'm guessing she wants publicity, or not publicity, but people to come and read her shit. And I mean that, the utmost respect. So, what was her name again? Amberly? I say it's not Amber, it's something like it. Right, so there's a link to her Facebook. Now, and here's her Facebook again. And like I said, this is on July 8th. And she'd written or posted, "Who else has been keeping up with the Dre McCray drama? Because I have. The police report was released yesterday on the police report was released yesterday on the reason why Mr. McCray is in the hospital." So she shared the police report. And again, I want to point out, because I'm going to check now to see if I'm right about this, but you notice how there's no watermarks on her copy. Okay. So I got to start streaming with OBS more, because StreamYard is just holding me up now. It's too slow. All right. Come on. I'll reload. And there it goes, of course. I just gotta wait for it to reload. I'm gonna play the clip again. Remind everyone, or play for everyone, people who got here late for the first time. Play for them what she said and why it is I wanted to stream. Because like I said in the beginning, I planned on streaming tonight, but then I kind of got busy. I got immersed in like just reading about things and some research or whatever. I don't even like to call it research, but whatever. And then as the night was going on, I'm like, screw it, I won't stream. I'm gonna be going on Red Stream later, so that's cool. But then I found this. Now I'm gonna stream for a minute. So like I said, that my lipstick's coming off. I don't know why. I think it's because I put chapstick on. But the Amber Lee page, like I said, like I just showed you, put a post up saying how the police report was released yesterday, which would have been the 7th, regarding, why Vaughn's in the hospital, or whatever. And so when she shared it, then water. And then this video from Without a Cristobal is from the 9th, July 9th. I just like the date when it shows sometimes.
Back to what we were really doing.
Oh, wait a minute, am I in the wrong one?
Several months. To take time out to play. Yeah. And I found
Okay. Let me just double check the date. So it was on, July 9th. So, and in this, she had said, why is it, wait, am I on the right video? Because I don't remember the time stamp being way back there. Yeah, I am.
So she spoons that one up, and then she's like, you need another. Watch.
Okay.
Okay.
So, long story short, they can't get any answers. Literally nobody's answering questions. So they have to go to the police department. And I think I explained this to you when I spoke to his mom. She told me that when they went to the police department, they literally couldn't get any answers from the police. So they go to the police to find out what happens, and they get the police report. But they push back on getting the police report even released. So just to give you an understanding, I requested the police report and I got it the same day, within hours. His mom requested the police report and it took him days to get it to her. And she had to prove to them that she was the mother. I got it the same day. She had to prove to them, that's what his mom said, that she was the mother, just to get a copy of the report.
See,
Here we go.
oh, wait,
Once they go to the just to get a copy, she had to prove to them. That's what his mom said.
Right there.
She was the mother.
She wraps that up at the end saying, that's what his mom said, making it sound like this image she's trying to paint. Well, if it comes back on me that is bullshit, this is what his mom said. That's exactly how I took that. Whether I could be wrong, that could be my bias or whatever, jumping to that conclusion. I'll admit it. But still, That's kind of what it sounded like. And like I said, if they did in fact make the mother prove that she was this person's mother, then there's a good chance that they were doing that so that they could be able to release it to her earlier than they were going to release it to the public. So this was probably happening before the 7th. Now remember, this situation first transpired, I think it was May 23rd. So this is new. This is very much still ongoing. So why would the report just be publicly available like weeks ago? It makes sense. And Katie has only been talking about the situation for a couple of days, so it makes sense. She requested the police report on or after July 7th, and she got it, in just mere hours. That makes sense. You'd think a reporter might know this. Anyway, it might have been me being petty. So, and why is this? I can't deal with my life, and nothing makes it right. Whatever. I don't know if I like these glasses though. I like the color. I don't think I like the shape. All right, let's see here. Let's check out chat. Oh, Little Mousy Girl member for 9 months. Yay. Hey, awesome. Thank you. Appreciate your membership. Thank you. Hello, fellow Utes. Yep. Wait, there wasn't Buscemi. There was what the hell? Joe Pesci. And was it My Cousin Vinny, I think? Yeah. Oh my god, I have to go see that video with you, see. Which one? Because I can give you a link if that helps, but I don't know which one it is you're talking about. Sorry, I'm asleep. You're going on Ren's, yep. Yes, I'm going on Ren's channel. The stream starts at 11:30, so I'm gonna wrap this up here in just a minute and take a quick break and then go join him over there. We're again, there's gonna be some discussion about some things in the community. I don't want to give it away, but just if you go and check out his channel and see the thumbnail, they should give you a good hint. You haven't had a cigarette in 3 days? Congratulations on that. That's awesome. That's so awesome. I hope you're allowing yourself some like help or assistance if you need it, like whether it be the patch, the gum, or what worked for so great for me was Chantix. But again, talk to your doctor. Oh, thank you, Beth. Thank you, Beth. Oh, what is the channel name on Twitch? Oh, I'll share it again. Over here. Okay. Here it is. Okay. Copy link address. All right, so I'm going to repost it here. Oh, wait, why did that post like that? That's crazy. I just copied it from my last post. What the fuck? Okay. Copy. There we go. That's more. No. I almost posted CC Suarez's link there. That would have been kind of funny, huh? If you clicked on her link, expecting to find me Ren. Is my link on now? I'm gonna try to do this quick and easy. God forbid. All right, give me 1 second. I closed it out, didn't I? Oh, cool. Apparently there's only 2 places I go on Twitch. So they're both. All right, so here's a link to Bren's Twitch. While I'm at it, I'm going to repost the other links and to put the description. However, I may not get to that until later or in the morning. So if you're watching this on the replay and you don't see it in the description, you can check here at the end of the live chat and you should be able to find the links. Should. Well, Ren's you can find anyways. We'll see about the other 2. Okay, so here's CC's. And then here, what am I doing? I still have it open. Here's a link to the Facebook page that I found the police report and was reading about this from. So they're all right there at the end of the stream should anyone want to watch or grab them. Okay. All right, let me check chat here real quick. Oh, baby Dillard arrived. Oh, that's great. Congratulations to the Dillards. You know what's crazy? I thought as I got older, like I'd be like all upset and shit that, kind of those days are over for me, but I'm not. I'm not. Could you imagine, like, I don't know if who in the chat here is my age, but can you imagine at our age if we had a newborn? Wow. Crazy. What? Oh, okay. Jesus. I read the comment and I'm like, what the hell am I reading? But then I scrolled up and got the context and it's all good. Okay. Yeah, Nikki's right. Yeah, if you start chewing gum, when you get a craving, there was it for me, like candy mostly. Then my blood sugar got crazy. But I mean, hey, it wasn't smoking. Okay, so and then I'm going to this up. Okay. Come check us out over on Ren's channel in about 20 minutes or so. And yeah, so all right. I will see you guys tomorrow, maybe. And I really should get the outro set up. Bye.